have never shared this story before, but in November last year of 2023, I made over $1.8 million within just 30 days. And that equates to over $60,000 every single day for the entire month. I'm gonna be breaking it down exactly for you guys on how you can do the same. Today is a very special day because I'm finally gonna be doing a complete breakdown on how I made 3 individual successful ecom brands last year that made me over $1.8 million in those 30 days. Be sure to stick around for the end of this video because I'm gonna be revealing the sites, the products, and every single secret tip or strategy that helped me get there. So pull out your notepad and let's go. So if we go back to November 2023 here, you can see the numbers for just one of my brands. As I told you guys, we had 3 brands in total for this period. And for those brands, they were both in Denmark, Sweden, Norway, Netherlands. And for each of those countries, we had another individual Shopify store, meaning we actually had around 8 or 9 different Shopify stores that made these $1.8 million. So I'm just gonna be showing you the largest ones by now. After all, also, you can go online, find my annual report, so there is no way I could be lying to you guys about it. With that said, you can see here on one of the brands, Scandinavian Rest, actually one that I sold even, it did 3.4 million Danish kroner. And those 3.4 million Danish kroner here on the currency exchange equals to around 495,000 US dollars. So that's just one of those 8 stores. You can see another store here that also did 3.6 million Danish kroner. And that's once again $524,000. So you can see we're already at 1 million there. And then we've got a couple of smaller stores as well that helped us get to those $1.8 million in total. So here you can see another store. This store did 180,000 euros. So you can see it adds up, obviously, guys. So 2 of those 3 brands have actually been sold now. Those were Scandinavian Rest and Fine Smile. I did that in January 2024. With that said, though, all of these 3 brands, they were created with the exact same framework. And that's the one I'm gonna be sharing with you here today, because I founded all of them so incredibly lean with probably not more than $1,000 to be realistic with you. And if any of you guys know my story, you know I've done around $19 million in total revenue of my ecom brands, and so putting up $1,000 upfront investment to generate those $19 million, that's a crazy ROI, and that is only possible if you follow the correct frameworks in ecom. And so why am I now making this video? Besides that, I'm sitting here at Lake Como in an incredible villa, and the fact that it is a good story, then it is very soon time for November 2024 again with your ecom brand. So there isn't long until you need to start preparing to capitalize the most out of this Q4. And that's why I'm sharing this breakdown with you guys today, because those $1.8 million that I showed you guys, they were made during peak period for ecom last year, Black Friday, November 2023. And if you guys know ecom already, you know it is a crazy period. So it is crucial to be prepared for it to capitalize the most. So as I said, I'm gonna be breaking down exactly how I did it all, how I found the products, how I structured the websites, what I did with the advertising strategy. So to kick things off, let me first show you the proof and how these stores have scaled from the beginning. So actually, as you can see here, in November 2022, I did around 5 million kroner with this brand. And I think in total, 2022, November, I did around $1 million. This 2023, the latest November, I then did those $1.8 million. So you can see the growth there, and keep in mind that I strive to have around 20% profit margins on all of my ecom brands. So you can do the math of how much profit there was in one single month, because obviously all of this revenue, guys, it isn't pure profit. A lot of gurus will lie to you about that. But typically, most people that do ecom the branded way have between 20 to 40% profit margin. So let's get to the details now. No more talking about all of the numbers. Let's go straight into it. How did I found these incredible 3 products that ultimately have made me around those $19 million? These are the 3 main products that helped me achieve those numbers. And I found all of them, every single one, with the strategy that I've told you guys about many times before, called Open Your Eyes. If you're not aware of it, basically it's about being aware of your surroundings, what's happening around you. The matter of the fact is that you will find your best business opportunities in general by being very aware of the space you are in. So what do I mean by that? For Scandinavian Wrist, the way I found that brand was simply by scrolling on my feed on Facebook and stumbling across certain ads. Suddenly one day I found this Danish competitor that sold the weighted blanket that Scandinavian Wrist sells as well, and I'll show it to you in just a second. And they had an extremely bad site. The ads weren't that great either, but I could see they were making money. Then in addition to that, I found a more established, really successful ecom brand in the US that had made a lot of money with the weighted blanket, and I could see how well they were doing. So immediately I knew, okay, somebody in the US are printing with this product. In Denmark though, the people that are doing it, they are also successful, but they aren't really that good. I know I can compete with them. And so that's what I did. And it's the exact same process I did for the other two products. I saw an ad from a competitor in Denmark doing okay with the product. So I took a look at their site, at their Trustpilot, at their ads library in Facebook, and even whether they had custom content for their store. These 4 elements can really show you how established a certain competitor is. And this is the exact process I repeated for that second and third product. So I guess a lot of you are asking, how do you get sure you get served those ads? And the trick is to tailor your feed on Facebook or TikTok towards it. So let me quickly show you how you can do that. You want to open up Facebook as an example and just start scrolling. Very soon you will be able to tailor your feed. Already here you can see I'm getting an ad from somebody called Messy Weekend, and they are selling sunglasses. In order to tell Facebook that we want to see more ecom products, you can like it, you can click on read more, go in on the page, even click add to basket. So by engaging with this product ad like this, you tell Facebook and TikTok that you really like seeing ads like this. And that way they will serve you even more of it. You can see down here, I got another ad here, actually from Scandinavian Wrist, from the new founders, pretty funny. So you could go into it here, click add to cart, and then that once again tells Facebook and TikTok that you like this product. So soon you can see, okay, now we get another clothing ad. Let's like it, let's click on buy now, let's go and click add to cart. And if you do this for just 10-20 minutes every single day, trust me, you will have the perfect feed for finding new products using the strategy Open Your Eyes. And once you've then found the competitor with an interesting product, you go on to analyzing how well they're doing. I've made several video guides on this channel on how you can do that, so go ahead and click on one of those. I'll link to one of them in the description. Alright, so I'm going to be showing you the websites here for all of these 3 ecom products right now live, but on my phone of course, because the matter of the fact is that 80% of your visitors will be from your phone. So we need to make sure to optimize our store the most for mobile visitors. In terms of the Shopify theme that we've used, you can yourself either pick a theme like Dawn or pick one like Impulse or Motion. Those are really great themes. Dawn is completely free on Shopify, and you can buy Impulse or Motion for around $300, but there are a lot of free themes out there. Obviously for me, I've used my own custom theme, and that's called the SWE theme. We've added that for all of our mentorship program students in Scaling with Ecom, the people that work one-on-one with me, so they get this for free. And it is just custom coded to a totally new degree. And having a good theme generally makes it very, very easy for you to make a perfect website. So first and foremost, this is the store that I've made around $10 million on. As you can see here, this is in Danish, and that's because our main market was Denmark for the store, and probably around 10 of the $19 million that I've made was made in Denmark. And that's because the Danish e-com market is just incredible. So even though we made most of our profits from Denmark, I'll just show you the English version of the site here, because we did scale this product to actually sell to most of Europe later on. So as you can see, it is a weighted blanket. If you scroll down here, you can see we're highlighting all of the features and benefits of this product. And this product is so incredibly easy to advertise because it actually solves a lot of problems. naturally. A weighted blanket basically helps you to sleep better, it reduces anxiety, and there are actually a lot of studies that prove that. So it's been very easy for us during the past 3 years advertising this product and also doing it in November 2023 last year. So you can see if we scroll here, we've got some very high quality custom made images for this product with and without a duvet. And then some product images that we got made ourselves. You can even see our logo here. I think this image is pretty cool. And yeah, just in general, some very high quality images, some close-ups, even a video of the fabric, how you attach the duvet. And yeah, the packaging as well, giving it a very, very branded feel. I hope you guys can tell. All right, on to the next one. We also made most of our profits there in Denmark, but I will show you guys the European version so you can understand the entire store. The site here isn't as optimized as the Danish version, but still you can get a sense of what the product was. Once again, this is an electric toothbrush actually, but with a sleek design, and I think once again this is an incredible product. We made probably around $5 million with this product. And here you can see our own, once again, product images with our logo on, then some images of the product in different kind of settings. And once again, I hope you guys can really see that I'm using the exact same structure for all of this. The same bullet points, the same quality of product images, and generally the sites look a lot like each other. Okay? But let's dive a bit more into the page structure here, because that is really, really crucial. As you can see down here, we've got the different bullet points and we've even got a weight guide. It is crucial to have a weight guide or a size guide if you have got a product with multiple variants, because otherwise people won't know what to buy. So for all of these 3 products, we use the exact same page structure. So let me now do a deep dive for Scandinavian Rest on how we exactly structured our page and how you can make a 10 out of 10 optimized page for yourself. First, you can see we've got these 3 badges up here in the top. They basically say try for 100 nights, bestseller, and offer. Then we've got the reviews. We've got a quote here from a happy customer. We've got the price, it's on discount. We've got the bullet points of what it helps with. We've got the in stock sign. We've got the weight guide, the different variants. We've even got an upsell right here below the card. This is incredible for raising your average order value. Then we've got some small bullet points about what we offer as a store and as a brand. We've got some specifications about what the material is and how you can wash it. And then down here, this is where the magic happens. Okay, so we've got a lot of customer testimonials down here from happy customers. We've got an icon kind of with what the blanket helps with. And then we go into positioning ourselves as an authority, because we are explaining right here why use weighted blankets. So basically we're showing all about what the weighted blanket actually does. We are telling about studies that prove of the features of the weighted blanket and etc. And on all of these buttons down here, it basically says buy risk-free. All orders have a 100-night sleep guarantee. And then in the end, we have got all of our Judge Me reviews from actual customers that are real happy. And then finally the FAQ with the most frequently asked questions. And I strongly recommend for any store you've got to have an in-cart upsell. You can see it on this store as well. If we add to cart, there is an in-cart upsell right here. And that is crucial for increasing your average order value. So when I saw all of these products, I knew they would do incredibly well because all of them were quite unique. And that makes them very easy to advertise. But more importantly, the first point of why these products did so well was when I saw them, I could already see somebody else making money with it. And that means I could see we could improve upon what the competitor had that were profitable with the product, so we could make even more profits. And that's how you do business in general, guys. You see somebody else doing well with something or get an idea, and then you improve upon it. You don't just copy anything, you improve upon it. That's how you make the real money. So I saw all of these guys' ads, I saw their sites, I saw their content, and I knew I could do it better than them. And that's why, without a doubt, the number one thing I'm looking for when I'm picking a new product is whether I can improve upon the competitor's setup. Secondly, all of these products had a lot of unique features that were very easy to advertise. You saw me talk about the weighted blanket before here, but it's the same with the toothbrush from Fine Smile and the third secret product. It's always way easier selling products that solve some kind of problem because it makes them very easy for you to advertise and you don't have to come up with some incredible marketing idea. It is just right in front of you. Third, the markup, meaning the profit on each product, was very high. We had a markup of at least 3 on all of these products, and that gave us enough profit to aggressively advertise these products on social media to make a lot of profit. Fourth, and finally, they had a very large market appeal. As I told you guys, probably around 10 of the 19 millions I've made, and probably around 1 of those $1.8 million I told you guys about were made in the Danish market. And that's a country with only around 5 million people living in it. So you don't need that large of a country to make a lot of money, but you need a very large market appeal. Before I get into how I found our suppliers, I want to tell you something very quickly. I am not preaching any kind of dropshipping here. One of the main reasons why I've been able to so easily and so fast within 3 years do $19 million and did $1.8 million in one single month is because I made actual brands with happy customers. And trust me, I've tried dropshipping as well in the past, and literally everything becomes so incredibly much easier when you're making an actual brand. And that's because you are building a real business when doing a brand, rather than trying dropshipping and trying to find some gimmicky trend that will last for 1 month and then you need to go on to a new product. It is simply not sustainable. And this very approach of me making brands is also why I was able to sell 2 of my ecom brands, Scandinavian Rest and Fine Smile, for multiple $1 million. So for the supplier, I found all of my products on Alibaba. And trust me when I'm saying that you guys would be shocked if you knew all of the large established ecom brands that got their first supplier from Alibaba. It's 9 out of 10, literally. So it is a great platform. Initially, I just got some samples from a supplier on Alibaba, but later on I customized the products even more, made them our own and got exclusivity agreements for them, ensuring that we were the only people that could sell our products. But initially, I just sold basic versions from there. So then to clarify something I know a lot of you guys are asking me about, how could I then make so much money if I'm using Alibaba, and Alibaba is a way where you need to put bulk orders up front. So how could I then get these results with only an initial investment of $1,000 up front? And that's because I did pre-orders. Pre-orders will only work though if you've got a very exact framework in the back, ensuring that you don't get angry customers. If you don't know how to handle pre-orders, it can become a total mess. But for me, I found a strategy that worked incredibly well. It's the same I'm teaching in Scaling with Ecom, and that was the main reason why I was able to do those $90 million with an upfront investment of $1,000, because the matter of the fact is that investment was just spent on ads, then I got the pre-orders, and then I used that money to buy the bulk order. So how can you then replicate my success? Really, the most difficult thing is finding the correct product, because for the website and for the ads, you can literally just follow our templates to make them 10 out of 10 in both aspects. For the site, as I told you guys about, we've got a custom theme that is 10 out of 10 optimized, and for the ads, we've got proven ads that will help you get your first results. I've shown the template for the site for you guys here live today, and for the ads I've shown to you in another video that I'll also link to down below. The truth though is, if you don't know how important the product is, it will take you so much time to succeed. When I first tried succeeding with ecom, I tried for 1 year. I tested around 8 different products and I was unsuccessful with all of them for 1 year, but I kept going. When I then switched the framework to the Scaling with Ecom framework, the exact framework that I've used for launching all of these brands, to pre-orders and to building actual brands, it took me around 1 to 2 weeks to find Scandinavian Rest and make those $10 million over the course of the next 2.5 years. And so hopefully that shows to you guys the importance of finding the correct products, but also the importance of knowing what steps to take. And this is another of the reasons why I'm making this video for you guys today, free here on YouTube. So for the marketing strategy, let's get into it. We launched all brands back in the day with UGC content, and later on we then added more and more professional and different kind of content, reinvesting every single thing into the brand. And that's exactly what you want to do when launching a new ecom brand, if you want to do it lean at least. You need to find a product that works, and then you reinvest all of the profits into making an actual large established brand. And then in a couple of years, you'll have something quite incredible with 10 out of 10 content and incredible ads. For all of my 3 brands here, the main ads that were performing for us was simple UGC videos like the one I'll pop up on the screen for you guys here. So that hopefully shows you as well that it isn't about creating the most high quality video ads. It's about creating the most authentic ads that are genuine and give some trust to customers. So initially we just launched on Meta using Facebook and Instagram. Later on in the brand's history we also used Google, but mainly I think 60% of our revenue came from Meta. And that's why we made it our sole focus to reinvest a lot into top ads all the time. With that said though, if you want top performance on your advertising accounts for your ecom store, you need to have a mixture of all the types of content that there is. We both used UGC, we used image ads, we used very professional, high quality ads to strengthen our branding, and then finally some more natural video ads that we made ourselves. So we used a large mixture of all of these pieces of content to ensure that we hit people from different angles, because some people resonate with some types of ads. And we all know the feeling of getting served the same ad again and again. Very soon we become immune to it because we know it's an ad. So the trick is really to have as many different angles, as many different types of creatives as possible. Once we had nailed that with all of these 3 brands, our next step was to turn it into a brand. And we did that by doing things such as adding it to a 3PL, an actual warehouse that would ship the order out to all of our customers in 1 to 2 days, customizing the branding of course and the packaging, optimizing the product even further, and as mentioned previously, just reinvesting everything into content, images and videos. I sincerely hope this video gave you some insights on how I was able to make those $1.8 million in 30 days last year in November, and also how I'm trying to do it even better this year. And of course, if you want to work one-on-one with me, click the link in the description for Scaling with Ecom, where you can get access to all of our resources, our templates for the site, all of our winning ads, and even more knowledge about my framework. Be sure to like and subscribe, guys, if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.